confused. This award just means I put all the levels on a wheel, and this level happened to be the one that it landed on. Was it pointless? Absolutely, but I needed an even number of awards so that the panels on the side of the screen didn't look wonky. As for the level itself, having a stupidly difficult section right in the middle of the level doesn't exactly make for the most fun experience. Thankfully for this level, some of the earlier parts aren't too bad either, so its gameplay score hangs on. I also have no idea why the level's named like this. It's similar to Microsoft Drive-Thru in the sense that the name is only stupid for the sake of being stupid, and the level does not relate to it in the slightest. Bit of an irk for me, but what can you do? Look, I might be a bit dense, but I didn't even realize that this was a remake of Artificial Ideology until I actually played it. And then I realized, this gameplay is awfully similar to Artificial Ideology. But my questionable deduction skills aside, this level could have been fantastic, but all of the bad parts are in the first 40% of the level, and when you're playing at 0%, most of the time you're going to be stuck in the first 40%, because believe it or not, it's at the start of the level. That this level actually could have been really good if the first 40 wasn't so bad. Is me and my friend had a nickname for the second. We literally called it ejaculation. Yeah, we're immature, but there's a reason why we called it that. It is the climax of the song and has some of the best gameplay in the level. Getting there from zero is such a thrill because you really feel like you're zooming through the level, and you know the stakes are high because this level is first half heavy and 3.5 minutes long. I wish I could have gotten there more often, and I wish that the first 40 was better because this level's gameplay score probably could have gotten an 8 if it wasn't for the first 30. Unfortunately, not the winner of the Most Aura award. In fact, it's really not that notable at all. It's a glow flow level, which isn't a great start, but it does have some decent looking parts, and the fact that it says challenge yourself again every time you get to the drop is really cool. It's one of my favorite trio songs, and I mean, the gameplay was pretty standard for a glow flow level, so there isn't much to talk about in that regard. All around decent considering its circumstances, but also could have been better. Relatively uninteresting Heinz style level with some dopey ass choke points in the second half. Oh yeah, and Nlex is in this level, and he has the last part. You would think with levels like Ragnarok and Zodiac on the servers, people would learn their lesson, but alas they didn't. And don't get me wrong, I don't dislike Nlex gameplay. In fact, I'm quite a big fan. It's just for some reason people really struggle balancing it, and I have no idea why. Entirely reliant on the high CPS wave that refuses to be consistent to someone like me. With that aside though, it actually fits the electricity theme pretty well. Having an electric theme level with a dominant game makes sense. I just wish I could have enjoyed it more. This is the second 2.0 GDPS level that we've had so far, and it is pretty odd. Despite the fact that there's a bunch of invisible speed changes all over the place, it's actually quite consistent. I was gonna say it stays true to all 2.0 levels, but the fact that you can get far consistently means it's not exactly true to them. I will say though, the fixed hitboxes in this level are pretty unnecessary, even though they're redundant most of the time. I kind of like levels like this, where every single part in the level looks completely different to the one before it, yet they still feel like they fit together. I feel like the creators were just told to do whatever they felt like, and it somehow worked. And getting to the climax with a jump around the 60% area is just fantastic. The only reason this level's gameplay score is so low is because actually getting there in the first place is a bit of a Now this is how you do a remake. The scores are not stellar, but what I want to emphasize is the fact that the deco in this level still reflects the level it is based off, yet builds off it in the best way. The original Stalemate was really bright and pretty unremarkable as a whole, but Stalemate Redux drives Stalemate's concept to its fullest potential. It adopts a really eerie and dark vibe throughout the whole level, and it fits with the song fantastically. I just wish the balancing wasn't atrocious. The hitboxes are displayed awfully because especially in the drop, some of the spikes don't have hitboxes and some of them do. Good luck figuring out which ones they are. And not to mention, the wave in the pre-drop doesn't really get consistent because you can't fucking see anything. I know I just complimented its deco, but that was from the perspective of an observer, not of a player. What a fantastic end to the technical. The decorators in this level went so unbelievably hard, and I want to specifically highlight Codex, Samifying, the Devon, and Sapunj as having some of the best looking collab parts I've ever seen. The song is also an absolute banger and is in my opinion one of Cleo's best. It's somehow climactic but also atmospheric at the same time, and I don't know how he managed to pull that off. However, and the very big however that we have seen many times in this ranking, the gameplay. I don't know what the verifier was thinking making the ship so difficult. Most people that beat this level will tell you that Nazgub and Viprin are the two hardest parts, and they are 100% correct if you ask me. The amount of ship control that you need to do these consistently is not appropriate for a level of this difficulty. They're literally ships that I would expect to be in the